So yesterday I had a first in nearly 22 years of marriage. Deborah told me I woke her up. It's my wife, Deborah. She told me I woke her up sneezing in her face. Now, yeah, I know, nasty. And I didn't even wake up. I didn't know that sleep sneezing was even a thing, but apparently it is. It's called REM atonia. But yeah, hopefully I won't be doing that again. But it prompted me to kind of have a little chat to camera about sleep and how it enhances your performance. So everybody needs a certain amount of sleep, and that's unique to you. So some people need 7 hours, some need 10 hours, and it will vary depending on what your activity levels have been. So if you're training harder, you've got a higher volume of training, and if you're younger, actually, you'll need more sleep. But the thing is, you can build up a sleep debt. So you fall behind on your sleep if you don't get the 7 hours that you need. If you've only slept 5, then you have a sleep debt of 2 hours, and you can pay that back over, well, hopefully in the short term, but that sleep debt actually builds up over the longer term as well. So typically, if you've been going to college, university, been staying up late, all this kind of stuff, children, all those kind of things actually build up a sleep debt, and eventually you'll need to pay it back, because otherwise your performance suffers. And research has shown that if you can get 10 hours sleep for every day for 3 weeks straight, then performance improves. And this is athletic performance. So this is strength, power, speed, reaction times, decision making, all that kind of stuff. Everything across the board improves if you can get that much sleep. So it's definitely not something to be underestimated, and it's not something that you should see as a kind of a badge of honor that I only get 4 hours sleep a night and I can function, because ultimately you're not functioning as good as you personally could do. If you're getting drowsy during the day, particularly after lunchtime, after you've eaten something, you're not getting enough sleep. And I know that seems obvious, but most of us kind of blank it out and probably have a coffee or something instead. So here's a couple of hacks if you want to improve the quality of your sleep to enhance your performance. Number one, if you're waking up and feeling really groggy and tired, then you're not getting enough sleep. Again, seems obvious, but you just need to go to bed a bit earlier. But how many of us really actually do that? So if you're serious about your performance and you're waking up groggy, then try going to bed a little bit earlier and see if you can time it, adjust when you go to bed so that you wake up kind of just before your alarm goes off. So you're naturally waking up at that point. And that's not being disturbed by noise or something, or your partner sneezing in your face, but you've naturally woken up. So if you can time that, then you've got your sleep adjusted just right. So play around with that. That's number one. Number two, you can also pay back some of your sleep debt by taking naps. Sleep researcher Cherie Ma at Stanford University has found that you can take what she calls a nappuccino. So the effects of caffeine take about between 10 and 20 minutes to kick in. So if you neck yourself a coffee and then get to sleep within that sort of 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so, then sleep for another 20 to 30 minutes, and you can set an alarm to make sure you wake up in time, especially if you're taking this sleep during lunchtime at work or something. But yeah, if you have a coffee, get to sleep before it kicks in, then set the alarm to wake up. When you actually wake up, the caffeine will have kicked in and you'll be alert, and you won't have that grogginess, that sleep inertia. So you're bang on and ready to go again, and you've caught up with some really good sleep. So something worth bearing in mind there. And bonus point number 3, don't sneeze in your partner's face.